Hi everybody, it's Retro Dee and welcome to the Sassy Divas makeup collab. I am new this year and I just want to thank Tracey for inviting me to be a Sassy Diva. And this makeup collab features 7 ladies and they are Cristen, Cristen, Stephanie, Tracey, Lesley, Kim, Earline, and me. I will put all their information below. So right now, I haven't put makeup on. I'm only wearing just very light makeup. I have not done the look yet. This is the before. What I'm going to do is I am going to put the makeup on and show you the finished look. And then I am going to show you the products that I used. This is not an endorsement for the products. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I'm just going to be showing what I used out of my makeup stash. I'm not doing a get ready with me because I have very bad eyesight. And I'm not going to bore you with details, but I wear contact lenses. I've been wearing contact lenses since I was 15. And now that I am just over 40, I am going to be needing reading glasses. So when I do my makeup, it is hard for me to see. There's no way I can film a get ready with me properly because of my eyesight. So once that I do it off camera, I will come back on camera with the finished look. Okay. So, now, like I said, I forgot to tell you which look I chose. I chose the hot chocolate because I like the idea of the warms. It goes with my skin tone. And those are more my colors. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I'm back. And the look is finished. What do you think? It is the hot cocoa look. I wanted to incorporate some warm oranges and reds and a tiny bit of brown to get that hot kind of cocoa-ish look. My hair isn't done. My hair looks like a stringy rat's nest, but we're looking at the makeup mostly. So I hope you like the finished look. And let's see it in some different lighting. Okay, this is neutral. This is warm. This is cool. And neutral again. And no ring light. Okay, so I want to thank Tracey again for inviting me to this collab. I had a lot of fun doing my first video. I don't think I would have done this look without the theme prompt because there's a lot of red in it. And I'm always nervous to put red around my eyes because I'm afraid it's going to make it look like my eyes like I'm sick. But I think it is actually really a nice look. And you probably can't see it because the video does alter my eye color, but my eyes are hazel. In real life, they look brown. Nobody believes me when I tell them I have hazel eyes, unless I'm in the direct sunlight. But with this red around my eyes, it really makes them look green. In my bathroom light, they look really green, and I like that. So if hazel eyes, you might want to try using some reddish around the like I used that one red color on the tear line, and it's called Rival, and that's really red, and that is not something that I was even going to use in that palette, but I gave it a chance and I think it looks really cool. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I used in this video for my look. First of all, for the foundation, I used Keeper Perfect by Winky Lux for under my eyes and as a concealer. Then I also use Derma Blend because I have problem skin and it covers up acne. Then I also use True Match by L'Oreal in a W2 for warm toned skin. This original formula was discontinued, so I have no idea what I'm going to do when that runs out. Next, we're going to have a look at what I did for the eyes, which the palette I used was Ornate by ColourPop or Accent. This is a really fun warm palette. We have 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. What I used for the cocoa look was, I first started off with putting Siren on. I don't know why, and of course it was too golden, so that did not work. What I went on to do was I used all over, I used Charisma, which is like a terracotta kind of color with a little shimmer in it. Then I went in the corners and I used Shh, and Shh is like, it looks browner in the pan than it is. So it wasn't deep enough brown, so I went up here and I used Tipsy, which I was thinking, is this a spiked hot cocoa now, or is it a hot toddy? I don't know, but this was the brown that I needed to create the depth. So I used Tipsy to create the depth in the corners and in the crease. Now, the big the thing that I was saying that I wouldn't normally have done was to use the red one, to use red on the bottom line. This one's fairly red, which is a lot redder than I normally use, and I think it looked good and it made the green in my eyes pop. Now, finally, for the middle of the eye, I like to use a shimmer, and in this particular look, I used Fever, and Fever is beautiful. It kind of looks pink, but it's really sort of an orangey, pinkish. It's like a flame. It's one of my favorite colors out of all of my eyeshadows, and that is a lot. So I used that in the middle. You probably can't see it in the video, but it made a really nice shimmer. And it's Ornate by ColourPop. Okay, the final, oh yeah, for the eyes, I think I used, for the liner, it doesn't really matter for the liner. I just use a black liner for everything. And because I wasn't going outside, I used Lights Camera Lashes Platinum by Tarte. And this is not waterproof. I will use waterproof if I go outside because it's very windy here and my eyes water a lot. But this is not waterproof. Okay, the next part of the hot cocoa look was the blush. This is my favorite blush. It's called Hot Mama, and it is by Benefit Cosmetics. And I do believe it's probably discontinued. I got it a very long time ago. It's sort of a flame kind of. It looks like Fever, but it's a lot more red. And I love a blush that shimmers and kind of acts like a highlight at the same time. So I used that. And finally for the lips. Okay, for the lips, I used this by Ofra. It's called, I can't see. Let's see, it's called Aventura, and it's by Ofra Cosmetics. I almost always use a liquid lip because liquid lip defines my lips better. It stays on better. It's just richer. For me, that's my favorite kind of lipstick to use. This color is sort of a deep terracotta red. Now, on top, I put a little bit of gloss. This is matte, so I put a little bit of gloss, and I used Supreme Gloss by Jeffree Star Cosmetics in House Tour. And this, I just put a tiny bit on to give it sort of a glossy, milky look. I did not put a lot on because it's a very kind of dull, ruddy sort of color. So that was what I used for the hot cocoa look. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Follow all the ladies in this collab. And because we're going to have a new video the first Sunday of every month. There will be giveaways. And you're going to want to stay tuned. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.